Where to start with Russian literature? Oh, Dostoevsky, Crime and Punishment? Not really. I would say start with Dostoevsky, the Idiot. Like, this novel is his best novel. But if you haven't read that much books in your life, if you read young adult things and now you want to finally come to something more substantial, you will be disappointed in yourself. So, where to start with Russian literature so that you avoid those wonderful feelings of, oh shit, I'm so dumb, I understand, shit, maybe literature is just not for me. No! Substantial, good literature is for everyone. You should just know where to start. So where? Start with Zoshchenko. And I bet you haven't heard this name because, well, you can hear Tolstoy, you can hear Dostoevsky, sometimes Pushkin, but not Zoshchenko. Although he is a great writer and his bread was short stories, comical short stories. See? It sounds easy. It sounds easier than Dostoevsky, but it's not less substantial or less good than Dostoevsky because Zoshchenko was an artist in showing mundane life of people living in the USSR in 1920s. And it's like a leap in time, so enjoy, go and enjoy. It's a humorous leap in time.
Start with any of his short stories available online. Doesn't matter which ones you find first, they take 5 minutes to read, and any story will be a good start.
And then you start to, get used to this Russian ambience, and then it becomes easier to read Bulgakov, for example. It certainly becomes easier to read Dostoevsky. Otherwise, there is also a very good option. Start with watching, because there is a great movie called The Heart of a Dog. And yes, if you are thinking, hey, I think I've heard something similar from Bulgakov, yes, because this movie is based on his novel, and it's a great movie. Well, this is my favorite Bulgakov's novel.
Franz Wertvollen, writer, historical fiction author and composer, has over 15 novels published in Russian, was raised in Paris, worked in UNESCO headquarters, speaks Russian, English, French, German and Spanish, is studying Japanese. FTM transgender, pronouns he, him.
Go and watch. Find yourself some good English subtitles, and that also will be easier after this movie to read the novel. It's a great novel because it's definitely about humans in general, not about Russians, but about humans in general. This is, I would say, not the novel by excellence that I would send to aliens if some aliens will be like, hey, humans, what are you like? I would send them, to be honest, The Idiot. They will be like, fuck, no, thank you. I don't think this planet is worth of being conquered by us, but I will send them The Idiot. Bulgakov, though, and Dog's Heart is not the unique and only novel to send to aliens, but I could do it with Céline, Le Voyage au bout de la nuit. It's about humankind in general, but also it gives you this feeling of how 1920s in the USSR felt like, and it helps you to understand Russia and Eastern Europe better. Not only in 1920s, but in 2020s as well. So here you go, you have Zoshchenko, you can watch the movie. Otherwise, Sofia here wanted to advise you some Gorky, like the Flaming Heart of Danko. It's a very short story, it's very poetic. Also, if you don't know me, let's make acquaintance. I'm a writer. My name is Franz Wertvollen, and I have two fictional universes. One of them is called Bagatelle. The other one is called Tezcatlipoca y el Fuego. And I do have books in Russian, in both of those universes. I have books in English as well.
Just for clarification, it is not like a YouTuber who is trying to be a writer. Franz Wertvollen is actually a writer. He has like over 15 novels published in Russian. It is very vast fictional universes. It's historical fiction, and it is really great quality historical fiction. Because what I see right now is that people constantly feel like there's so much informational garbage, so much trashy literature being published every year that there is basically no chance to find something substantial in our time, that basically people just label, okay, if somebody's talking about their books, it's trash. And I understand you. I totally understand you. But with that mentality, you're definitely missing great jewels of modern time literature, which one of them is definitely Franz Wertvollen's books.
Thank you. So you can read me in English. We have 3 words on Cambridge. We have Georgia's Journey. If you speak Russian, you can just enter our website, franzwertvollen.com, and treat yourself with great things. We do as well have a Russian channel. So if you know Russian or if you want to practice it, go and check it.
Also, guys, we do full scope analysis, in-depth analysis of classic literature books such as Anna Karenina by Tolstoy, such as Dostoevsky and other classical literature, Russian literature authors. And if you are trying to enter the world of classic literature, or if you're already interested in classic literature, subscribe to our channel so that you can have all of your questions answered. And don't be shy to just write us all of your questions in the comment section.